superstar. I'm a superstar.
Tell us about motherhood. How has it changed you?
You wake up until the day that you deliver, you're still your own person, and then life completely turns upside down on its head. But I think as a person, it's just made me kinder to myself. It's made me a lot more guilty in life, a lot more paranoid in life. But it's also made me realize that there is actually, you hear people say it, but then you actually experience the fact that there is wonder in every day, and it's amazing.
So, balancing life with, when you're working and then you have Saira to take care of, how do you manage it? I'm sure initially you must have been a little...
It is, but I think it was important for me to take my time off when Saira was born. So I took 2.5 years off. I thoroughly enjoyed traveling with her and Mahesh. Mahesh he was focusing on his tennis, and I come from such a different profession that it also gave me the chance to bond with him, to experience a bit of his world. And it was an amazing experience for both Saira and me. And it took me 2.5 years to decide to get back to work. And I think that decision more came from her than from me, because she was ready to be more independent. Not me. And completely. And she loves it. She loves coming with me to work. She comes with me on film shoots. She was with me when we were shooting Singers Bling in Goa. And she's a very sorted, very secure, very happy child. And I think that makes a big difference.
So, what was her first reaction when she saw mom? Mom is not doing usual stuff. Mom is doing something.
Yeah, she thinks her mom is thinks her mom is a goofball. So it's all in a day's work.
And tell us more, with work, balancing life, it's very difficult in today's situations, but then giving time also to kids is very important. Sure. How do you manage this? Are you a hands-on mom?
I'm a very hands-on mom.
How is it?
No, I am a very hands-on mom. But being a hands-on mom doesn't mean that you stifle your child and completely, engulf them in things. I think it's important, honestly, to just tune into your child and listen to what it is that, what their needs are. What do they want as individuals? And today's kids are really smart. So from a pretty young age, they're very vocal. I mean, Saira was very vocal from before she turned 1. But, they're very vocal about what their needs are and what their wants are. And it's amazing to see life from their perspective, So sometimes you have to stop completely transferring your thoughts or whatever your wants are onto your child, and sometimes you have to allow them to just find their own path in life.
The Singers Bling, Emily's character has been loved. You've really come back in a very, very good sense. Next is Fiturab and Azhar. Tell us about that.
3 completely different films from each other, and I'm very excited and happy about the fact that I'm getting approached with opportunities to play characters that people see me in. And today I think it's fantastic to be in a position where you're not just filling another glamorous role that could go to A, B or C, as long as depending on what you look like. So I'm obviously being approached for work that a director needs a certain amount of performance in, and it's great. It's liberating. I'm so glad to be done with the just the glamorous side of business.
From a very naughty secretary and to a transition of a lawyer.
Of course, exactly. And she's a pretty hard-hitting, badass lawyer.
Oh, we love badass lawyers. So, how is Mahesh as a father? We've seen him as an ace player.
Yeah, for sure. Well, he's great. We've been talking about today about fathers being involved in children's life, doing basic chores like changing diapers and feeding the kids. And I was saying this to somebody else, that I grew up in a family where my father was very, very hands-on. I mean, he was an Air Force officer, but he had 3 daughters, and he was. So I don't know any other way. I only know a fact that a father is very involved in his child's life, and Mahesh is exactly like that. He was like that from day one. I mean, the minute he saw her, he wasn't there when she was born, but the minute he saw her, he came in. He did the first, the first time that he actually fed her, he looked like he was completely at home. And yes, he is a champion diaper changer.
Also saying that biopics being made on one you're working on, which is as on sports people, a biopic on Mahesh someday.
Well, that's his call.
Would you like
I'm sure it would be interesting, but it's completely his call.